August 23rd, 2021. This I wanted to show. This is visuals created using Evans and Sutherland's Digistar 6 software. I thought he did a really good job on this. I just wanted to show it real quick. For one universal spracha prowess. It's actually spracha.
It's kind of hard to know exactly where we are in space. So today we're going to work together to figure that out, where we are in space. To do that, we are going to make a space address. It's going to be a lot like an address you may have seen for a building on the Earth. This, for example, is the address of the Liberty Science Center. It is what we use to help us find Liberty Science Center, and your home has an address of its own. It can help you find it. Now, we're going to do the same thing, making an address for us in space.
That says
so we can learn a bit more about where we are.
CTV
Now, to do
Life.
that, we are going to need to leave the Earth and travel quite a bit. As we leave the Earth, we are leaving our planet. We'll come back, though, I promise. Now, the Earth is home to...
Now what happens is as he leaves the Earth, this center part inverts itself and like gets sucked in and flattens out, and that's that inverted origami like trajectory that I talk about with the collapsing Death Star scenario.
Billions of people and lots of animals and plants and trees. It's home to so many wonderful things. It's a perfect place for us to live. It's got lots of water, air to breathe, the right temperature for us. So the Earth is the first line of our space address because we all live on the Earth.
Our space address, and it says
Once
Earth.
we leave the Earth, the first thing we find in space outside of the Earth is the moon. The moon is the only other place that humans have ever walked on. So
It's
far,
just a
12
place
humans have
marker.
walked on the moon, and in the future, maybe you'll be an astronaut who's able to walk on the moon. Past the moon, though, the next closest things to us are planets and the sun. The sun we can see here at the center. All the colored lines are the orbits, or the paths that the planets take around the sun. The first four planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars. The last four planets in our solar system are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. These 8 planets, together with the sun, make up what we call the solar system. So
This entire model, by the way, is what the Americans are going off of. In century 19 and century 20, this is what was agreed upon.
solar system is the second line of our space address because the Earth is a part of the solar system. Leaving the solar system, though, the next
These are
things
for
that we
universal
find
laws.
in space are going to be stars.
The most
All of the
basic
stars
principles
that you
and most
see in the
important.
sky at night are outside of the solar system. But all of these stars are a part of something that is much, much larger. We call a huge collection of stars a galaxy. And this is the galaxy that we are a part of. Our galaxy
It's like
is
a big
called
spotlight,
the Milky Way.
pinwheel.
The Milky Way has inside of it about 200 billion stars and lots of planets. And the
Dairy
Milky Way
farm,
makes up
Milky
the
Way.
third line of our space address because the solar system is a part of the Milky Way. So
This color on the camera looks like what the new headlights are on the vehicles that they call in argon. It's not argon any longer. It's xenon. These are the xenon color lights. They are so painful. They literally leave blind spots in your eyes.
So the Milky Way is made up of lots and lots of stars, including our sun. Now, do you think that the Milky Way is the only galaxy that there is? Or do you think that there might be other ones out there too? It turns out the Milky Way is far from the only galaxy that exists. Here are a whole bunch of other ones. Everything you see right now with your eye.
This reminds me of when I was watching The Volcanologist yesterday, when they scoop out some hot magma and they put it in the pail of water and they flash freeze it, and then it makes what they call glass, Glass. I think that's how they spell it. It's not vitrified clear glass, but it is a form of glass where all of the molecules are frozen, where you can see the larger ones. This is also like a nanophyte, like when you look inside microbiology, but this is you can't skin it and have it on the desk. This is a different type of imagery.
Is its own galaxy, its own group of billions of stars and billions of planets. And this huge collection of galaxies and everything that we ever see is a part of something called the universe. The universe is the fourth and last line of our space address.
Milky
Everything
Way
that
in
exists,
the universe.
everything that we can see is a part of the universe. Every one of us, the Earth, all the stars and galaxies are all a part of the universe.
In 2015, I had a Valise meeting with Solar City, is what we called it, and it was really damaging to find out just how little they were able to solve the crime and help me out in actuality when they get back into their Valise jobs. That threw me back to this dollhouse in a dangerous position, in a sleeping bag.
So, this is our complete space address. The Earth is a part of the solar system. The solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy. And the Milky Way galaxy is a part of the universe. But space is absolutely huge. There are so many things out there. For now, though, we are going to take a trip all the way back to where we began from, our very own planet Earth. So, travel with me now as we move in the opposite direction all the way through the spiral arms of the Milky Way galaxy, past those stars close to us in space, until eventually we find our way back home to the Earth. Now, what's really great
blue
to think
marble.
about, though, is how we've learned about all of these galaxies. We've done it all from here on the Earth. Humans working together have found all of those incredible things in space. Joe?
That's where you don't have Milky Way, Earth, or space approval at universe. No, the humans are not so wonderful. And the humans have not been working well with alien life from elsewhere, for sure. We did address that at Special Task Force. It was documented as 0711 2015 0715 2015. That was a special space address. Star 1978, star 8378, Nicole Cattaruzza.